Yo, what's happening? This is Late Night CJ, and I'm back at it once again. Now, the past few days, I have been getting my proper key on, cracking jokes about Mr. Sharpe. But as I decided that I was gonna be a little bit more intellectual about what I was gonna say, it came to me in a conversation that I had not too long ago. Now, they said Mr. Busby is the one that's in charge of the filing of the lawsuit. This the same dude that went after Jay-Z. Now, this is where these two roads intersect. The reason why Jay-Z could talk as spicy as he could is because Jay-Z is a boss. Matter of fact, in one of his lines, he said, y'all rather work with the man or work for the man rather than work with me. Now, y'all wondering, how does this intersect with Mr. Sharpe? Mr. Sharpe, after the whole debacle with Undisputed, decided he was going to do his own thing. Beautiful. I think more black men should teach their sons about being a boss. But let's keep walking. Let's keep walking here. He goes on, builds up Club Shay Shay, had one of the biggest interviews ever of 2024 with Cat Williams. Catapulted him into the stratosphere of people knowing who he was that normally a year before, all the previous 8 years with Skip, now they knew him overnight. You got the clout, as y'all say, clout chasing and all of that. You now have the clout. Then you have this deal. We ain't even gonna go into the whole allegations and everything. That's part of it, but it's not where I'm going with this. Then you get this deal worth upward of $100 million. And this is where the psychology has to go into a deeper dive. And I think this is a conversation that somebody should have with Mr. Sharpe effective immediately. Why, as our people, we'll say black men in this situation, work so hard to become employees? Ever since slavery, they gave us our freedom. We was the ones working all the fields, all the equipment. We had all the know-how, and we get free. And what we do? Become sharecroppers. Go right back and work for them same people for a percentage when we have the opportunity to be bosses. Why aren't people getting that? That's the deeper dive in all of this. You became a brand. You had liquor, you had your show, you had Nightcap, you was bringing people in and all of that just so you could build it up to become an employee? Violation. Who does that? Well, he would have. I'm just saying. Think about this. $100 million deal, right? Somebody is cutting that check. So if they were willing to pay Mr. Sharpe $100 million, how much did they stand to make? We're paying him $100 million seemed like a feasible deal. We don't think like that. Everybody ran. I almost said something else that would have got me deplatformed. They ran Dame Dash through the mud for saying that he speaks boss. He don't speak employee. Jay-Z comes out, had the same type of case, so to speak, maybe even worse. His case was about to be worse, but because he cuts himself a check, he ain't doing no step aside. Because ESPN said, hey Shannon, check this out, boy. Either step aside or we gonna step on you. They can talk to you like that when you an employee, but when you a boss, black men, hear me out. If it is for you too late for you to be like this, teach your kids. Sons and daughters. Sons, oh, you ain't gonna be no employee. Daughter, you ain't gonna be no man's maid. I said it. Build up your brand just to become somebody's employee again? That's wild. But this is Late Night CJ. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a gang of friends. And remember one thing in all of this. And maybe somebody should have told Shannon this. You're stronger than you think you are. 100.